and good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer family. Good to see you guys all. Welcome to Race 2 of our 2026 Duckling Bootcamp. I'm Jay Scheidel here in the booth with Mecklin. Mecklin, how you doing?
I am doing pretty fantastic. I'm ready to see some Mage on a Stick. So fun flag set.
Right. This is going to be really fun to see. So, for those of you who don't know or maybe didn't catch the reveal stream and stuff last night, tonight's race is Mage on a Stick. Basically, you are forced to take a melee party, and all of the weapons cast a spell. Mecklin, what are we kind of looking through with some of this stuff here? Like, obviously everything's going to be casting a spell, but anything notable that you've seen in these flags that we need to talk about?
I was kind of flipping through, and something that jumped out at me was the incentives.
Yes.
I noticed we've got some random incentive locations put on for Ice Caves, Ordeals, and Marsh, and then also Titan's Trove, which, I mean, Titan's Trove there's only 4 chests, but, you know,
One of the 4.
which chest is it, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so random location would be interesting to see, and especially in those dungeons, because Ordeals almost feels like one of those places that you do just open up all 10 chests or whatever it is, 8 chests.
Yeah.
But there's also the option of maybe cutting early and grabbing that one chest, and if that's the incentive box, then you get to miss out on the rest of Ordeals. So that'll be interesting to see if anybody goes through that and that happens tonight. But yeah, other things, I think we had some kind of map edits going.
Yeah, we've got some basic map edits going on here. So we've got early open progression, which basically just allows us to get over to Dwarves Cave and stuff without needing the ship. We have the Lefane River Dock, which that little lake up there by Lefane where you usually drop the airship at, we extended a little river down. So if you have the canoe and you have the ship, you can get to Lefane. And we also have the Highway to Ordeals on, which means from that same river dock, you can walk through the mountain to Mirage Tower, and then through the mountain again to the Highway to Ordeals all the way on over. So basically the entire northeast side of the map is opened up with boat and ship. Or boat and canoe, excuse me.
I'm hoping to see a floater on the slab turn in, if that's the case. But
that is what we had last night. It was evil.
oh, I missed the end of it last night, so that's great.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay.
We found the hint for it, so it was at least fun.
Oh, and I missed that as well. Well, okay. Anyway, so, what about, I think that's the only other...
We're pretty standard,
basic, right?
yeah. We're gonna have basic scalings, I think it's 70 to 150, so we're gonna average at 102%, so like, we're gonna maybe slightly harder bosses, but it should be pretty easy. The big thing that caught me off a little bit was our overworld encounter, our dungeon encounter rate's a little bit high. It's at 0.7, but it's still fine. Yeah. Encounter rate's a little bit higher than we're used to playing with. We've kind of gotten used to a little bit lower. But we're off. What do we see?
Immediately
into
a weapon shop? Yeah.
You mean our magic shop?
Oh, very expensive Bane sword.
And I think that was a hint for the loot in Marsh Cave. I didn't quite read it, but
it said latte, so it's the ruby that I didn't catch where it was at. Well, here, Vaughn's
I
looking
read
at
Marsh
it.
Cave, so yeah.
Marsh Cave? Okay. Wait, we're going back to talk to it again.
Yep.
Floor 3, so that is the bottom of Marsh Cave, I believe.
Yeah, looking in here, we see a Bane sword for way too much money than we have. Hold, Fog, Fire, and Harm 4. Well, without a white mage, that Harm 4 is going to be useful, but not quite as much as we normally have. So Fire, and I like seeing it from some of these runners, Hold. We talked last night about Hold, Confuse, Zap, some of these spells that you don't buy a ton, really find their use whenever that's what you have. Vaughn, the first one on into Topher. Or Timber Fiends, I guess we're not revisited yet.
Oh, an opal armor +5 and an A ice sword +4, which is
Hey,
something. It's good. It's a
and
+4, you know?
right now what we care about is that it's fighter equipable, so we can actually use it.
Yep.
Because Fire 1 is going to be okay, but we really need a little bit more power on these characters.
Yeah, it's not gonna do a whole lot.
I want to say it looks like probably either like the Flame Sword or the Ice Sword or something.
Yeah,
I don't have all my numbers memorized to know for sure.
same. And then the text box goes too fast, so I can't catch what the words say. Oh, Vaughn took a wipe to Garland there. I didn't see from what.
Ooh. Well, Garland can have something spicy. Let's see if we see anything from Laser.
Oh,
Meaning.
cremate. Yeah, that'll do
Ooh.
it. That'll do it.
So I'm liking Vaughn's idea here. I was like, we took it once. We could try to see if there's anything else we can do, but we also know Provoke is over there with a lot of other things to get done.
Yeah, we have potential for 5 other items from the weapon shop that could give us something to use as a. Also, just taking down the pirates. They're
Right.
not buffed. They're pretty easy. They have like what 5 to 10 HP or something like that.
Yeah, I want to say it's 9. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not very much at all. Like you're even a white mage or a black mage could probably punch them down. So I mean that could give you some experience, some levels to maybe give you better HP pool to go back and try Garland again. But did see that Sierra Star made it through Garland and has got the herb and the adamant from the King and Sarah.
Yeah,
Also, there was
like the other 3 runners all made it through.
there was also a crystal for sale inside of Canaria.
So we're starting to get a lot of these inner sea items, and knowing the adamant, knowing the herb, knowing the crystal, like we're starting to kind of get ourselves a little loop here that we can turn in some stuff. Be nice to have a little bit more money. Ooh.
Harm and mute. This game
Love to see
tonight
those
is not
things.
having it.
Come on, Elflin, let's give us like a nuke stick or a fate stick, please.
Maybe
Or
out of
just
this box here,
something
Matoya.
3.
That cabin, some money. There's a brack hammer.
Hey.
I mean, that's
I'll use
a
the
brack
brack
hammer's
hammer.
nice. Yeah, I will take brack hammer.
And like, especially thinking about ahead into Kraken and the Tia, that bracket can actually do something.
Oh yeah. I'll sleep on brack
Especially
strap.
with different cap. But 2 pirates all fighting up to the top. And it looks like Hungry Hippo and Fierstar kind of went opposite directions. I think we had a Dwarf's Cave check. I didn't notice what was on the adamant, but I think we had it. Oh, it was Crown. Thank you for the notes.
And Vicky has their ship.
Owls is not too expensive. We're looking at 500 or so. And, okay, armor. So, something I'm noticing that we talked about a little bit on the reveal stream last night, but I'm seeing, I know Fierstar is, I think Hungry Hippo was. Vaughn has a 4-party member, I think Laser has a 4-party member. 4 versus 3. What are your thoughts on this?
So, I know it makes more sense to have 4 party members, to have the 16 slots of magic, essentially. But I also can see the idea of taking 3 because, and I personally would do 3 here, because then you can funnel some of that experience over, so it's less of a grind later on. It gets your party HP going a lot quicker. So they can withstand some more damage. You still have 12 slots. You just kind of have to more micromanage which items you want to keep for which spells. Instead of having, 4 Cure 4s, 4 Life 2s, 4 Fades, and 4 Tempers, you have to kind of figure out, like, do I want which ones I want where. So it is a little bit more of a challenge, and I do like more of a challenge. So me personally, I'm with Fiera Star here in the 3-person party, and Hungry Hungry Hippo as well. Yeah, but I do think I would have took 2 fighters over a black belt.
Right. Yeah, I am all for the fighter party here just because you have the armor, you have the stuff that you can find in the shops. Whereas the black belt, you're probably not going to high enough level to actually get it online.
Yeah, no, I don't see you going for a black belt grind in this. Yeah, I think maybe the only way I would ever consider is if, for whatever reason, I just didn't get the gear that I wanted, and the spells that I found, were just trash spells, and no tempers, no fades, no nukes, no fasts, like, nothing like that. And then at that point, it's like, if I don't find the gear too, then maybe I would consider the black belt. But yeah, I don't know. I feel for this flag set, the black belt maybe just not worth.
That's unless the black belt just has an amazing bursting on it or something.
Yeah,
I'm kind of with it. It's like I know I'm checking all of the weapon shops. I'm probably checking armor shops that are right there. It's like just let me gear up with the items I find, not necessarily worry about levels too much.
right.
Because especially we're looking for probably mid-20s. We're not going to the moon on this flag set. Okay,
Oh,
looking
we didn't
ahead.
talk about our blessings either,
Oh.
did we?
Oh, we did not. But really
yeah.
quick, I did just see a temper, so that'll be
Oh.
nice to hand E later. But still, no good sweeper spells yet.
Yeah, there's that Harm 4 teasing them again.
Right, that's got to be the silver sword.
Yeah, it's very common.
But yeah, blessings.
What do we have? We had some vitality burstings. The fighter had plus 20 of vitality, so that's massive HP pull. Even at level 20, you're gonna see like a high, 600 to 700 HP. Like it's gonna be crazy. Also has the improved Thor hammer, which improved Thor hammer is really nice because the improved Thor hammer, if you equip that to the fighter, it doubles the damage of the base damage of that attack. So it's very nice to have, especially on the fighter. Thief and plus MDef and plus vitality, nice.
Speaking of that, like we don't know. We have that Brack hammer. I didn't look at the stats on it. That could have been a Thor hammer. Now it could have been an Iron hammer or whatever else too, but
I think it was just like an iron or silver hammer because I'm pretty sure the hit was like really low. Yeah.
Baby in chat. Yep. Okay. I forgot that was a blessing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we've made our way through the Inner Sea turn-ins and have decided that Marsh is likely gonna hold our answer.
Yeah. And you're gonna notice a lot of the runners deciding to run topside Marsh first. We talked about it a little bit last night. It's just under a 50% chance that the item could be up here. And if the item's not, like you just saw Fiera Star go, you don't see the item you want, you don't see an item you want, just hit that reset button and go south.
Yeah, something interesting I just saw with Vaughn. So one of the that chest there that Vaughn grabbed on that middle floor is actually linked to one of the chests on the top floor, and it happened to be the chest with the experience. And Vaughn went and grabbed that, so that's a free 5K experience. That's something really nice to remember because if you do check the top and something is in one of those linked chests, you can reset out and then grab it along your way down like they did here. So yeah, very nice play there.
And again, we talked about it kind of in the reveal, but as you see Fiera start going here, also grab a linked chest to this floor. So that right chest in that last room there is linked to the chest in the first room right when you come on down. So instead of going in and grabbing one chest and then going into another room and grabbing one chest, just grab them both there. Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, that's one of those things, and like whenever you play the vanilla game, that you just didn't realize what was happening. You just thought, oh, okay, cool, empty chest. Woohoo!
Right?
Yeah, very odd, because I would have never thought
But
that.
Marsh and Volcano have the link chest. I don't think there's anywhere else. I know there's nowhere else that matters. But Marsh and Volcano are the two.
Yeah, I'm thinking those are the only two places that have them.
All right, but we're gonna Astos fight down here for Hippo. So let's kind of see what's going on here. Doing
Yeah,
swing
man.
that. We just don't have anything.
It's okay, big swings.
Ooh, for the canoe, a good item as well.
Yep, that'll let us venture over to Crescent, get a free item, check some more weapon shop. Maybe we'll get a sweeper. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe this game is just refusing to give us sweepers today.
Now, something I did forget to mention when we were talking about the flag set is Thief Lockpicking is on. Level 15. And we have not yet found this key. What are you tempted at all on, like, we're probably sitting in this 10 to 12 level now. I have missed where we are exactly. But would you be tempted to get a few levels and try getting some locks?
I would definitely be checking the spike tile in Marsh Cave to see what that is. I don't know if I would take a pop grind to get level 15. But if there's a nice spike tile in Marsh Cave, I would sit on that for a little while.
Yeah.
Even if I had to like down one of my characters, get to funnel some more XP over, you know.
I say the big thing to remember with a grind right now, especially a pop grind, is we just don't have a good caster spell. Like we've got
we can take those harm 4s over there to the zombies.
Hey, you're not wrong.
But I don't know, that feels...
It feels really bad if we're going for that.
Like you're forcing it at that point. And...
Yeah. It's like, at this point, we're trying to get it. And we have a canoe, we still have Volcano, we still have Ice Cave.
Yeah. And I would think that, you know, it's more likely that the key's going to end up in one of those boxes, but...
Agreed.
If not, you probably will come out of there at level 15, so you can check Canaria locked on your way out of the RC. So,
I was like, best case scenario, key is in Lefane or something, and we don't get a hint for it, and then, oh hey, we bypass it by grabbing the lockpicking.
Right.
Otherwise, we're probably gonna find it. Rod from Matoya, we saw that from Vaughn a bit ago, but good to know that once we get that canal, we can just take care of that continent over there. We'll have to come back for the slab translation, but we can get through Titan's Trove, we can get the Sarda item, we can go down, we can get the Lich item. Feels good. So, looking for the canal mostly now. And seeing what we have left, it's probably got to be an ice cave. I mean, it could be Sages.
yeah, those are the only 2 checks we have left, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Because Volcano's not incentivized, it's just Earth on the dungeons. Yeah, so... It's either going to be Canal or Floater.
And Fabian, our restreamer and tracker, saying Crescent Sages. I don't know if we missed a hint giver or if Fabian's just guessing, but we'll see here in just a second.
We are going to, yeah.
Guessing, okay.
I was about to walk in there.
50-50 shot, here we go. Canal! Okay, so this opens up a conundrum. Ice Cave. Do we go for it now? We're already probably about as close as we're gonna get, but we don't really have anything for survivability there.
Well,
do we go else?
Well,
I see life.
Crescent has life 2 and heal 2. So, yeah, maybe consider that now. Just to get it out of the way at this point, because we know there's got to be an item in there that we want.
Yep,
I don't know. I think
noping out of it.
I think it's worth at least a try.
Mhm.
And I mean, obviously, if you see something incredibly nasty down there, then okay, we'll just go check our other options because we do have Earth Cave, we do have Sarda, so and
We
having
already
access.
had vanilla chip. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, best case scenario now is we're gonna find Floater and then just go pick it up and we might be closer, but... Ooh, Tail from Sarda. Good hint from Hungry Hippo. So now we're probably gonna decide, are we planning on promoting or not?
There's still no sweeper other than Harm 4 and Bane.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
There's
But
only
hey,
one other shop to check too, right? And
I
that's you need
know.
the airship for it.
Yeah, yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. Only one other. Which means we've probably found most of the item, like most of the shop items. So like, honestly, Volcano might be calling my name a little bit harder right now, just for armory.
yeah, it's got a
Like,
there's a lot of chests you can pick up in Volcano, so
there's
like
so many chests. We have stop. We have a couple things that we can take care of carry with. Like, it's calling hard.
yeah.
But I don't hate Hungry Hippo's play here. Go on over. Let's take care of Earth Cave. It's the easiest fiend. We know we can probably get through here, unless there's something stupid. But
We are skipping chests though.
I'll say I don't like the skipping chest, especially like the 3 on the floor before this. Like, I'm personally partial to the one right up there, but
Yeah. No, I like checking the chests on this floor, aside from the TFC chest.
yeah.
I like checking this one here, the Vampire's Closet, because it also has a spike tile, which is a common spike tile
Yep.
in Earth Cave, so like, if that has a decent grind on it, okay. Well, now I know that it's there, but we can also just grab that on the first floor of Earth Cave too.
Yeah. So instead of checking on the first floor, check it on your dive through here, and then note, oh hey, that was the eye grind, or that was something I like, and then
Yep.
check it upstairs.
Hey, reward with the
Ooh.
floater. All right.
So technically, this was the right play.
Yep. So now Hungry Hippo has the ability to go turn that bottle in at Gaia and also check the shops there and pray to RNGesus that at least we've got fire too. You know, something.
You're right.
Although I don't know if a sweeper is really helpful at this point either, unless it turns out to be nuke or fade.
I would say a nuke stick, a fade stick. I wouldn't turn my nose up at a fire 3 or an ice 3.
Yeah.
Like, I would take it just to give like the thief something to cast and run around with, but
Right.
we are finding
Oh.
squints and rubs galore though. I take no responsibility for rolling this flag set.
Heat and sleep.
Cube from Titans though. Nothing we need right now, but we do need it to finish the seed. And I wonder if Laser saw the hint and is deciding to abandon Tail. Which, honestly, knowing it's there, and knowing we can't get to Bahamut until we have the airship anyway, if we want to promote, we could just come back and pick it up on the way to Bahamut.
Yep. No, that makes perfect sense there. I like that. You save the time and effort of having to go down to Sarda, which surprisingly can take a decent amount of time depending on how the encounter table plays out too. Like
Well,
if you've
and
got a
there's
really
just
gross
enough
encounter
annoying.
table, you can just save a
Yeah.
lot of time by avoiding that.
You find yourself those spiders or a ghost pack that just decides to be stupid.
Yep.
Slow 2 sword?
I think Vaughn got lost.
Oh no.
I just watched Vaughn do the same circle through the ordeals pillars, which I mean, it's easy to do.
Been there, I've done it.
Yep, there we go. Now we got through it. Okay.
Sometimes it'll take me 3 loops going, I have seen this room before.
Yep. Nope. I've definitely been there. Was it up, down, down, or was it up, up, down? What was it?
Right. And wait, which up was it? There's 2 ups. I
Yep.
don't know.
especially when it cycles you back to the one that you were in. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
oh, yeah.
Okay,
So
well,
that
Laser was checking some of the boxes here. I think we found a nasty tile that bounced us out, but we haven't really seen any good items yet that Hippo missed. So far, good play to not grab them?
Yep. Okay, now we can cast Ice 1.
Ice.
That's also the Ice Sword.
Hey, I'll take that confused helmet, though, that Laser just found.
TNT inside of Ordeal.
Wizards with Thunder. Okay.
Gross.
Now we found the spice. And yeah, Laser's like, nope, no. So, Hungry Hippo, I don't know. They just didn't realize what they missed.
Well, Vaughn just avoided it as well. Wizard's spike tile on the way out of Ordeals. Was managed to run before anything happened.
Hey, Fabian. Don't need to call out names here.
Lich putting up a bit of a fight. Never mind. Spoke too soon. But that's the first orb on the screen. Hungry Hippo taking down Lich. Out of Earth with the floater. Now, do you think she will take the Ordeals play? Personally, I would, because we're in the ship still.
Yeah, I like it. But we're going straight left, so
We're going
very doubtful.
And that's just because we can dock at the river versus having to walk across the desert. Like, because of where the airship landing is. It's very far away from the Ordeals. So it just kind of makes sense to do that. But we do get to see Gaia here real quick.
See if there's actually anything we care about in this shop. Well, next shop. Tier 4? Tier 4 Invis too? Like, we care about these items. They're just
They're nice items to have, for sure. Like, I definitely want to have some Cure 4s. I definitely want to have some Invis 2s. Yeah, so if that nuke or fate stick exists, it's in a box out there somewhere in the world as a piece of rare or uncommon gear.
Yeah, it's possible like it dropped on the katana or something that we're not going to find many of, but
yep,
I think right now we're gearing up with the items we have, and we're just going to be swinging.
Oh, there's the loot, the didgeridoo from the ferry. So with that, and if we had level 15, I guess we need to find an Oxyel and a Chime, since we do know where the cube is. Well, we as the viewers know where the cube is. And Hungry, she's grabbing that tail. I'm assuming we're gonna go promote. And is the Bahamut Horde turned on in this?
Bahamut's Horde is turned on.
Okay, because I knew that it was incentivized, but I didn't know if it was the Horde was turned on. So that's nice. Because then we can combo promotion with picking up 13 chests, along with one of the incentive box. Very nice.
Sorry there, had to take care of something really quick. It looks good. So Vaughn and Fierstar both in Earth Cave. You see where Laser's going at all?
It looks like we're taking a very strange path to
Back
get
to the
Earth Cave?
Maybe? Back to
TNT.
TNT.
Yep. Okay. That was very interesting routing to get to the Dwarf Cave there. But I'm trying to even think where we started there. Oh, that's the Masa. It has a heal 3. It's a very nice Masa too.
What was the plus?
+2.
Okay. I mean,
It's not a minus,
set
so
to
it's
swing.
good.
Right.
That's how I view it, at least. It's not a minus, so it's good.
There's the floater for Vaughn.
No, I was just looking to see at Hungry's inventory to see if we picked up anything useful out of these chests, but it does not look like.
I mean, that Harm 3 sword might get a little bit of use, but no.
Yeah.
Unless it's just a good sword to swing. But noticing the temper, that's good to see. Noticing the cure 4, noticing life 2. So we're putting a lot of stuff down here on Bart. Probably going to be our main damage dealer for the seed.
Oh, most definitely.
But I do think that the moment that this seed is done, I have to slink away because with no good sweepers and the way that these enemies are hitting, there might be a bounty out of my head soon.
There could be. There could very well be. I'm sure all of these runners would love to have a few words with you. I know I would if I was a runner.
I rolled the good seed for myself and then gave them this.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Hey, it's a challenge. It's a test.
I blame the bot. I can't find the seed that I like. If I get a choice, I always roll a seed with double letters in it. So if you ever look at some of my seeds, I have a choice to roll. I'll keep rolling until I see like EE or 3-3 or something. I don't know why. It's just fun.
I just spam click the button until it feels right.
Yep. Getting through ordeals here, but we are going back here to Ice Cave. See what is going on down here. Apart from a lot of pain. Because there are wizards here, and Hungry did not see, well, at least I think, did not see those thunder wizards earlier.
I don't think so, because she didn't check, like, the chests in her cave that Laser did. So I think that
got away from a few randoms.
Is what caused that. So
yeah. So Ice Cave can be rough. Ice, Marsh, and Earth share a lot of the same enemies. So if you see an enemy in one of those, you're probably going to see them in the other ones. So just prepare for impact. Hey! That is a French vanilla eye tile?
yeah. I also think that that's the Thor hammer equipped there to that one fighter.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure
a lot
Luke
of damage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Thor hammer. Yeah.
Hey, I've taken the Thor hammer to chaos before. It works.
It does some nice damage. The improved Thor on that fighter will definitely help out a lot. So we're gonna sit on this eye tile for a little while, for sure. I didn't happen to catch what levels we're at. Let's see if we can see it here. Level 17? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't mind sitting on this for a few more levels. At least get to level 20. Feel a little bit more comfortable.
I would say, how long are you taking it? Probably 20-ish?
Yeah, I wouldn't take it like very far. I would say 20 would be my limit, and then finish out on levels, walking through sea and sky.
I think I'd probably go until I'm not gaining a level every other battle. Like, if I'm gaining levels every battle, I'm still going for it. Awesome. If it starts to be 2, maybe 3, then I'm like, okay, it's time to move on.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh no, Fabian yelling for Vaughn. Vaughn, no! This Earth Cave is rough. So many things in here with just nasties. I'm not ready to run. Like I said, the moment this is done, I'm going into witness protection. Like, I sent Oz to it a year ago. Yeah, I'm gonna go hide out in the moon with Oz. Ruse Sword up for laser.
Hey, a Ruse Sword is
Nice
pretty
movie.
nice. That is the giant sword too.
You know your items much better than I do. Unless you
I
saw
just
like
happened
First
to.
Giant and I didn't see.
Yeah, I saw hurt giant. That's all I saw.
Okay.
That's the only reason
I
I
don't know
know.
those numbers though. Hell.
I don't know the stats well enough. I know what the katana looks like and
Right.
what the X-Cal looks like, and that's
I can kind of tell you by whoever who can equip it. But
Yep. That's the big giveaway for me. Like the stats, it's like if it's got a really high crit, it's probably the katana, unless it rolled really high, and then it might be the Vorpal. Oh, okay. Chime and Ice out of this 6-pack. So looking for that Oxyel still. Wait, at this point, what do we have left? We have the Slab turn in. We have the Robot in Waterfall. And, I don't think we've seen anybody check Canary Lock yet, have we?
not that I'm aware of. Which is something that if you're not really thinking of, you know, that you get that canal, you get the floater, the world opens up, you might forget to go back to Canaria.
Yeah. I mean, I've been there. I've definitely forgotten that that box was a thing that existed. I think at this point the key has to be either on the Slab turn in or on the Robot. And then
Which, if we can avoid it, these runners remember that lockpicking is on. That's just a dungeon we don't have to do.
yep. Okay, Laser has made it through Earth Cave, as well as Vaughn, both on Lich Fight.
Yeah. I mean, we can have an encounter after Lich. Let's not hold our breath just yet.
Well, I mean, we made it this far at least, you know. Maybe if not this time, then the next time.
And Laser is through Lich, so right now, there's Vaughn. Right now, I think this deserves a GG because oh my goodness, Earth Cave, Earth Cave, Earth Cave.
Earth Cave is quite the thing. So there was
finding a ton, yeah.
Let's say what, a few pro rings, a pro cape, and not a lot of anything else.
Yeah, I think just our magic here is not that great.
Oh, there we go.
Hey,
That's
our
a sweeper.
first actual sweeper.
Fire 3. It's a +5 stick too. Whatever stick that was, but it's Fire 3. Let's go.
But it's enough that it can get us through like these mummies that Star is seeing or something.
Yep. So with that Fire 3 stick, I think I want to find some metal slimes.
Yeah.
Like if I see that metal slime tile, and I have that Fire 3 stick now, I'm probably gonna sit on that until level 25. Just because
we are. Yeah.
Yeah, the experience from the metal slimes is pretty big, and they usually come in packs of at least 4 or 5. So very nice experience. But yeah, you were gonna say, I'm sorry.
Well, first of all, Fabian pointing out that the Wiz Mummy pack is also in that same room. And I think we found like a Harm 3 sword or whatnot. I know there's that Harm 4 sword. We have a fire stick now. Like, if we need levels, that Wiz Mummy tile's looking really nice. But I'm taking my original estimate on like low 20s, knowing now that we're probably going to be more melee focused just because the spells are what they are. I'm probably probably, yeah, going up, like you said, 25 or so, 26, just to be a little bit safer going into these final battles.
Yep. Yeah, 25 feels like a really safe spot.
Mhm.
What was I
And
just
really
gonna...
more for the swings.
Right, yeah. Um, I used to have an Excel spreadsheet open, but I don't remember where it's at now. But I think I want to say the masa on the fighter, it's like 21 and 25 of the breakpoints if it's neutral. Sounds
That
right.
spreadsheet right here. What was the Mazda? It was a 3
It was a plus 2. Plus 3?
plus
Plus 2.
2. All right, let me switch this over to the Mazda and let's see what happens here. Looks like for that fighter, we're looking at level 24 for 5 hits and level 35 for 6 hits.
Okay, so yeah, definitely want to hit
So-
at least 24.
Yeah, for the thief, it's level 28 for 6 hits.
Yeah.
So, like, if we want to go thief carry or ninja carry, which I'm not against, taking up a few more levels.
Oh, okay, we just found a Saber X. The Saber X is very nice.
Okay, we're starting to look
Quad
a
X
little bit
stick.
safer here.
Quad X stick is very useful.
We have Invis, we have Ruse, we have Life, we have Cure, we have Amaza. We're good.
Yeah, we have the utilities that we need to finish this out.
It's just funny, it's not really with the name of the flag set. Like, I know it's still Mage on a Stick, I know there's still fun spells. It's just not the fun spells.
Right. It's not the ones that you're really expecting. Oh, okay. Just saw Hippo turn in the slab and got the Oxio.
Oh, nice. So yeah, as they've been pointing out, Hippo is in go mode.
And I didn't happen to see if they've been back to Canaria Lock yet.
Yeah. Not that I'm aware of. Does make me wonder where that key is, though. I guess we haven't been to Waterfall.
Probably sitting on the robot then. And then the ribbon would be in Canaria Lock.
Yeah. Trying to suss out the end of the seed here.
Yep, that would be it, yeah. Yeah, the ribbon has to be behind the key lock.
Yep.
So, which, I mean, knowing that the ribbon is there, at this point, you can kind of deduce that, okay, yeah, if the only 2 locations I have checked is a key locked and a non-key locked, then the ribbon has to be there, if those are the only 2 items left. And I would absolutely be picking that up before filling up my heal pots and then heading into October.
We haven't found a wall item. We don't really, like, we've got okay armor and stuff, but I don't think we're running anything too crazy here. So grabbing that ribbon for just a little extra safety, yes, please.
Yep. Yeah, I think we've seen a couple pro rings show up, but yeah, other than that, like, we don't really have much in the way of decent armor. I think we saw an opal +5, so one of those fighters is going to be a tank for sure.
Yeah. And we know that we can find silvers and opals and iron armors and stuff in shots, but I would not expect us to stop for them at this point.
Yeah, I could probably get away with using what we found so far. Just, oh, there's another roost stick.
And to answer Thavian in chat, is XP buffed by items or orbs? It is plus 10% per item. So we're in good mode right now. And yeah, Hungry Hippo just skipping all of these chests. It's like, I think we know what we have right now. We got good items. We're just pedal to the metal. Let's take out these last 2 fiends and at least see what Topher throws at us. But are gonna check the greed chests. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I'd probably check those chests as well, and then get disappointed in what those chests are.
I mean, 6,000 experience is nothing to sniff at.
Yeah. The laser's also sitting on this eye tile here.
Yeah.
That definitely makes sense at this point. You definitely want to...
Level 16, yeah.
Yep. Oh, and we're gonna go ahead and stop on it at level 16. I guess making sure that we get that lock picking.
Uh-oh. We have
We're
a
taking.
war mech.
Let's go, and we're taking it.
Let's see if we're ready for Temple of Fiends.
This is the test right here for sure.
A big-ish hit. Getting some buffs out. Looks like, yep, our second and third party members are definitely our fighters.
Throwing a pure
Monster,
4
I
out.
believe, is on the bottom. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that was a paper war mech. War mech grind, anyone?
I was gonna say at this point, I think we're okay on levels now.
Yeah.
I don't.
Level 26.
Oh,
starting
there's a
with
second one. Are we gonna? No, we're running from
Oh.
it. Okay.
I
I was
don't.
gonna say, just do it. You know you can do it. Another 30k experience. That's like 3 or 4 levels.
It's a level 30 easy. But no, at this point, we know we can take on the war mech. We feel confident enough to take on Topher. We still got 2 orbs to go. Like, we're just moving.
I guess so. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I respect it. Hey, I would run, so yeah, I respect it.
Yeah, those fighters, look at their HP pool, 700.
Yeah. Hey, there's thunder again. Now it's not near as bad as it was, an hour ago.
Right? Could probably take a few of those. Oh, and there's Blizzard now, too. Okay.
But
okay,
there goes Atita. Level 27, and we are done with Mirage.
Yep. The Airstar also making it out of Ice Cave, with Laser right behind.
Sierra's still not in the air. Ooh, you're right. Yeah, because that's down. It's down to Earth Cave.
Yep. I think they got bounced out of Earth Cave a couple times too, if I remember right.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah,
fair,
we totally understand why. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just it's annoying. It's upsetting that really good movement item is stuck down there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Because it's not necessarily like any worse off, but Hungry Hippo and the others are just moving around the map so much faster.
Yeah, 100%. That airship movement, it makes up for so much time. You could have bought more than 4 houses there.
Yeah, but do we need them? Like, we'll probably use a house whenever we leave here. We'll use a house for Topher, and we're done.
True, but we also have like 300,000 gold, and it's easier to push up once and just buy 11 than it is to push right 4 times.
Alright, if the air start looking for a grind, or are we just burning off? I think we were just burning off. Okay.
Yeah, I think there's like a really fast encounter and then a little bit of a run, so
yeah.
Probably trying to make it through here to open up these chests. Vampires with Blaze. How about we give you back that Blaze with Fire 3?
Everyone has something. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Ooh, Oval plus 4 Cheerio. That's another thing that's very nice.
Hey,
that is the Vorpal.
Hey, that is the nice Vorpal. We're grabbing that thing.
Yeah, that's a +2. That's all right. I mean,
but yeah, that gives us a Thor hammer that's really buffed, a Vorpal, and a Maza. All 3 party members are swinging.
Yeah, we're set. Oh, it was the Brack hammer. That's
The
what
what?
the
Okay.
Thor hammer was. Okay.
Star Shark, Big Eye, XP Pinatas.
That's juicy.
Oh, and a carry fight going up here on the laser screen. So we've got one party member down that might have been from the walk down here, but we are respecting carry. So that may mean carry jumped out with a big hit to start with.
Yeah, sometimes you do have to respect Carrie. She can do some nasty things to you.
Carry's either like, oh my gosh, the most scary thing in the world, or lulz, got confused. Here we go.
I love a turn 1 confuse on Carrie. It's my favorite.
Anytime I can find that spell or a stick before I get to carry, I just gotta. Especially if you have that fourth party member who's just standing there.
The white mage?
Hey. Yes.
Exactly.
But we've also got a Kraken coming on down here. So, looks like we're getting some tempers. Looks like we're getting a few test swings out. Missing with the Thor hammer. So this could be an interesting Kraken fight. We might want to try getting... Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
We might want to try getting Invis or something on it. Just in case this fight goes a little bit long.
Yeah. I was gonna say, we haven't seen any lock items either, so, that could make the Topher fights a little bit more challenging, not having a lock item if all their evasion roll up. Oh, we did see a lock 2 hammer? Okay. I missed that. I don't see it in anyone's inventory.
Going on, so you know.
Yeah. I don't see it in anyone's inventory, so I guess that's... I didn't see it, so... In my brain, it doesn't exist. But yeah, if we've seen it, that's definitely something to keep in mind. If you don't pick it up, like, remember, oh, hey, Kraken 2 rolled max evade, so, like, we need something to take care of that, because Kraken's gonna outpunch us.
Yeah. It's just nice to have that little bit extra security in your pocket if you see it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those items in Mage on the Stick that I do like to pick up at least 1 or 2 of to kind of have in the back pocket. I know, like, watching a lot of Mage on the Stick races, I've seen a lot of different strategies with them, and for me, personally, I like to pick up 1 or 2 of each of the things that I find in the shops, unless it's like a sweeper, obviously, or yeah, I think mostly just the sweeper. Like the first sweeper that I find, I'll grab 4 of those, but then everything else, it's like 1 or 2. Maybe I'll grab 3 of like temper sticks. I'll grab 3 of those, because if you have 4 party members, 3 of them are going to be casting temper, and the other one's going to be swinging.
Yeah,
so, it's just you don't. I don't like filling up my inventory full of everything and then having to do the juggle of, okay, what do I want to delete out of whose character slot? So kind of going in with a plan of attack of like, okay, this party member is going to be a utility party member. This one's going to be my damage dealer. This one's going to be second utility, and then like, okay, my damage dealer is also going to have a life 2 stick if I find it, or a fearful. But then also one or 2 of the other party members are also going to have that. And not all of them have it, because like you can't have all the spells that you want. There's just not enough slots. Even with 16, there's just not enough slots for everything.
When you're limited like this, you don't have 3 slots per level. You just got 4 slots per character now.
Right.
Yeah, you got to pick and choose. But blink and miss it. We have Laser taking on a Wormek and getting through, and Hungry Hippo getting into Temple of Fiends Revisited. After picking up the ribbon, after picking up the ribbon in Corneria Castle, and lucking into a ribbon here in Validation chest, thank you.
Yep.
Oh, words.
Oh yeah, no, I feel you.
Hungry Hippo into Temple of Fiends at right about 50 minutes. So this is so far has been a nice quick seed. Minus the Earth Cave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Yeah. Minus the lack of sleepers and the death that was Earth Cave. It's just death. The death is here. That's all that was there. It was just death.
Fabian, I am sorry right now publicly on stream. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
This has been fun.
That's an interesting place to park that airship.
Which honestly, with the highway to Ordille's on, sure. But Pierre started getting the bad news that Floater was hiding down here in Earth the entire time. Like we said, I totally understand it, I totally get it, and yeah, I agree with avoiding this place because it is death that feels bad.
Yep. I've definitely felt that kind of a seed before, where it's the item that you need to progress to finish the game is just in the worst location possible.
Right.
And somehow everybody else landed the perfect RNG to just avoid it, and I'm
just
the one
run
that
through it, or like, oh hey, I ran from every battle down there. Have you ever been in that post-game interview and it's like, they had thunder? What? Like, yes.
Right? Yeah, I saw it like 20 times. I spent an hour in Earth Cave.
Oh no. No, Firestar, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I really am now. Oh, Fire 3.
Okay.
We're out. We're out.
Hey, we got 2 party members on Lich. I think we're okay.
I think we can do this. Meanwhile, on the left side of the screen for another turn, maybe, we had a carry too.
Alright, now this is where the fun begins, the Kraken floor.
Yeah. Carry kind of begins the actual gauntlet. Like, getting down to Lich can be a problem sometimes depending on what encounters you get and everything. Lich tends to be pretty much of a cakewalk. The fire floor, there's not a ton to go in there, but starting with Harry too. Like, she can punch hard. Now we've got all these C-packs, and if you find the seafood party pack, and it's got something bad on it, like, now it gets serious.
Yep.
Alright, we got a Kraken. We are respecting the Kraken a little bit. Getting some tempers out. I don't see an invis yet, but ooh, that is poison smoke on our Maza.
It's okay, we have life too.
Hey. Amazing spell.
It's the best cure spell in the game.
And
oh wow,
there goes a Kraken.
That was quite a fast Kraken fight. Laser is going into Waterfall, yeah. Oh, I think what it was, Fabian, was their party was down, and it looks like, yeah, most of the party is still down. I don't know if that's intentional. I saw them go back to the clinic.
Possibly.
So I don't know.
I mean, I also get it. We're over here. We're just going to check off things, make sure that we don't leave anything to go. But, oh, we don't have Oxyel yet. So they might be banking on Oxy being here. Which,
yeah, I mean, it's either... I think for them, it's either Robot or Lefane, so...
Yeah. And Oxy here has definitely happened in many, many seasons.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But this is an easy reset out. It's like, do we remember that lockpicking is on, is kind of the question. Because if we remember lockpick is on, hit that reset button and let's just go.
Right.
Oh, Oxy is from the slab, which is from the Dragon's Horde, according to our tracker. Thank you, Thavian, for paying attention when we don't.
Yeah, shout out to Fabian joining our restream tonight and solo tracking 4 players while taking notes too. It's not an easy feat to do, so thank you very much, Fabian.
And worst of all, listening to us while doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Hungry Hippo
But,
is pulling in
yeah.
chaos. Wow.
Let's see what this chaos brings. You wanna commentate it?
I'll go for it.
All right. Tempers, ruse. We are going to respect chaos, which Ice 3 comes out, not too much to worry about. So let's see what happens again. We're still tempering, we're still rusing. We're going to make this fighter hit the moon.
Yeah, you straight to the moon.
We're still going. We're gonna get 6 casts of temper on this thing. Let's see what we get. 3 hits for 300 hit with a cure 4. Okay. We know that we have to out DPS this thing now. 4 hits for I think it was 3 something. We still got more tempers going. Probably want to throw a lock on if we have it. I know we didn't see it, but there's 4 hits for 900. Okay, Chaos is at least half dead now. We'll see what happens. Temper again. Swing. 4 for 5, and we are done. GG's Hungry Hippo.
GG.
The first to finish on stream and first to finish in the race room with an official racetime.gg time of 57 minutes and 48 seconds. GG's. They did say in racetime chat, though, however, that early morning tomorrow, so they're going to have to pass on an interview tonight. So if you're listening to this back, good game. That was amazing. Also, Lucky Earth. Okay, but let's kind of take stock and see where everyone else is. Looks like everyone else is missing at least 1 orb. Vaughn and Laser both have the water orb left. So we gotta go through this long, go to Bahamut's Horde to go grab the slab, to get it translated, to go all that jazz.
Yep, and Laser is going into Canary Locked after pulling the key out of Waterfall to get the ribbon to find out that we do in fact need to translate and turn in that side.
Yep.
Which, I mean, getting the ribbon out of it, you know, I'm not upset about getting a ribbon, never. So you probably both not just didn't do the math to work out where that Oxio was sitting. So,
well,
which, I mean, yeah,
it's easy to do whenever you know now. Yeah.
It's easy to do when you're watching a race than it is whenever you're actually racing to do that kind of logic math. Like, so
your heart rate's not pumping. You're not going. I haven't seen someone stop. Okay, the first person just not done. Yeah, totally.
The first person done, and I'm still struggling to get through Earth Cave.
Right. But no, so far, all of these runners have shown us slightly different things. They've experienced different stuff in different locations. So really a good showcase of not only just how to get through a seed, but the different things the same seed can throw at different runners. Sometimes the seed just does have it out for you.
Yeah, 100%.
And I really think it did for Fiera Star. Like, this seed saw them coming and went, no. Like, they're catching up. This is going to be a good finish here, but that early game. And nothing that they did. Like, I think they made all the right plays. They made the smart play on Earth wasn't it. Go out, let's see what else I can find. The problem is, Earth was it.
Yep, and that's just how it goes sometimes. It's just how the RNG lands. It chooses you as the victim for the seed, and also it puts it in that spot where you need that item. And
right.
But yeah, like you said, you know, did all the things that we should have done at that point.
Oh yeah.
Earth is giving us a struggle, so let's just leave. Let's go get some more levels from somewhere else, find some more gear, potentially find progression elsewhere, and decide that Earth Cave isn't as needed. Um, but
And it was
yeah,
long enough ago I don't remember, but the only like thing I could maybe say is even if we could get down to that item with one party member, like we know we're not going to finish going, but get down there to see what it is to know what happens.
yep.
But I don't hate the plays they did. Like they did it perfectly fine.
hmm And I think that the big difference between it was going to open up those other chests caused the encounters to show up quicker, and
Yeah.
so having more frequent or more of those encounters just means that you're more likely to see the nasty scripts, and
Yep.
it's just how it happens sometimes. And you need to open the chests in these because it's a maze on a stick, and we didn't find sweepers in the shops, so we have to find them in chests. So we need to open these chests. So I
Like
believe me, I
it was totally valid plays.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be right there doing the same thing. I'd be checking those chests and being frustrated whenever the oozes show up and those lizards with the nasty show up yeah, but
And then it's
power
kind of
through it.
sunk
We're
cost
here on
fallacy.
the
It's like, yeah, do you keep going down and grabbing it, or do you go on and move? Sunk cost all the way.
yeah. Either way you swing it, it's. But we see Vaughn and Laser in through a sea shrine now.
And Fiersar taking on this Warmech. You gotta love it. Ooh, something I saw there. Fiersar is trying the quad X stick on this robot chicken. Even if Warmech is below 300 HP, robots are immune to quad X. So if you
Alright.
see the robot chicken, if you happen to see, I think like some of the oh, what is it, the sentries and whatnot, they're all immune to quad X.
Sentries and guards, I think is what they're called.
Yep.
Yeah.
So don't even try it on it. It's a good thing to learn to know, but yep.
I believe Wormek actually resists everything except for time magic too. So you could
Wouldn't surprise me.
potentially get zap off on Wormek, but I think Wormek also has a really high MDef pull, so it's not very likely that it's gonna happen.
I think we posted that in. Let me check out the Duckling channel. Which, by the way, if you are catching this at a later date or anything, feel free to come on out, check out the FFR server. I'll go ahead and put this in really quick. This is our Duckling boot camp, so this is where we teach the new players to be better than us. And oh my gosh, I'm getting scared of some of these new players already. So,
Oh no, absolutely.
if you're interested in learning Final Fantasy Randomizer at all, head on over to the Discord, head on over to the wiki. We have a detailed guide. We also have some TLDRs, and we have seeds that will train you from I have never touched this game before to you are now winning the major tournaments. Good luck.
Okay, so Vaughn and Laser were like hand in hand walking through the Kraken floor there. Vaughn going in with a full party for unpromoted. Laser going in, I think having promote. No, Laser doesn't have a tail, so also unpromoted, but only with one character up. Has the saber on them, and we're just gonna saber to the moon here for a bit while Kraken whittles away our HP. And also swinging the Masa. Okay, so we have the right party member up, and down goes Kraken for Laser.
Nice.
Uh,
And
all
just as a note, it looks like Wormek is 3 and 256 for Zap. So
is it
nope,
still?
Don't try an instant
Wow.
kill.
That's surprising that it's still a 3 and 256.
Rub, Zap, Quake, Bane, Stop, Confuse, Slow, Brat, all 3 and 256. And question in chat, were there any spells? I mean, technically, every item cast a spell.
There was several
want
spells.
something that
I saw a lot of
If
spells
you want
today.
something that you want to cast, no, there were not. we found a fire 3 stick in Volcano. That was, I think, the best casting spell we found.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah.
We found the temper in the shop. We found life 2, cure 4, a lot of utility spells, a lot of stuff that you definitely do want to have. But yeah, just not the one that you really want to have. Like
Yeah.
you absolutely
Really,
want.
really the way to go here was to, whenever you grab that Thor hammer, that Brack hammer, like equip that to your fighter, grab the Mazda later, and just treat it like a normal party. Alright, but we got Vaughn also in Temple of Fiends Revisited. I missed our entrance timer, but let's see how this goes for them. And Laser
Probably,
as well.
I was gonna say it's probably about 105-ish.
Yeah. Which, for the craziness that Firestar did earlier, we have one orb that we're on the floor for right now. So, like, yeah, they brought back a ton of time here.
It looks like Vaughn's already on the earth floor. Blazer following close behind. These Garmadusas are just being annoying. But hey, that gives us a chance to go ahead and do some cure 4s on our party members.
Yeah.
Get everybody back up to full life.
That is something about Mage on the Stick that you have to consider. Is if you've got a party member down, you need to do something with it. You've got to do all of your spells in battle. So, like, last night during the reveal stream, I had a party member dead right before Chaos. It's like, force an encounter right before Chaos to revive them. Like, it's scary, but you're not going to do it later.
Yep. Yeah, because you don't want to be doing that in the boss fights.
Yeah.
Oh, these Medusas have some kind of sleep. I don't know if it was a touch or a spell, but oh, yep, sleep touch. Okay. Just not treating Laser very well.
I really am going into hiding after this thing. So, the moment anyone jumps into interview afterwards, I wish I could do impressions. Play Maslado.
There you go.
Alright. On to carry 2. We did see Laser pop or get bounced out, so this is our second dive in.
Yep.
Firestar going ahead, grabbing our last minute items, and then we're gonna be into Temple of Fiends too. Like, we have a decent race coming on here.
Yeah, and I did see Laser took a peek at their inventory to kind of take stock in what gear they have, what spell items they have, where they're sitting on the 2 characters that they have up right now. Very interesting that they only have the 2, and they put the thief in slot 3, so putting that fighter with the bigger HP pull in the front.
Right.
Try to take more of that damage.
See if we can just get through stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Stuff is still targeting the thief, though, even in the 3rd slot. Use the 4th slot. I don't know why, but I like using the 4th slot for that, for, like, the white mage. I know everybody puts their white mage in slot 3, but I personally prefer slot 4 for the white mage or for the other party member if I'm having a 2-man. Just, I don't know why, but it just feels like it gets hit less, even though it has the same, like, if you look at the code, it's a 50-50 between slot 3 and slot 4. But I don't know. I feel the game is biased and it targets slot 3 more often than not.
I mean, I think technically slot 3 has like a 1 or like a 0.1% chance of being hit more than slot 4. They are the same on paper, but it's the way that the math works out. it's like 0.01 or something percent more. Or 0.1.
Yep. Yep, and laser getting bounced out again.
Oh no. Germadusas again?
I think
missed
so.
it. Fabian saying yep. But blink and miss it. Vaughn is through Kraken 2. We're all the way down here to Tia, so we coming. Using this off battle to go ahead and revive our fighter. And not forgetting the main thing with this is, yeah, you can go ahead and cast life, and then you run, and
we gotta run
first. That's what I was just about to say. Hey, watch out, because if you want to make sure you survive.
Ain't that the way it goes, though? Like, that's why it's definitely important whenever you're trying to do something like that. When you're trying to use your item, your weapons to heal your party members. If don't use the run command, use like a heal pot or something.
Or like hold up that
an
copper
empty
bracelet
item
or something.
Yeah, something other than run, so that you can actually get the heals off that you want, because the game has jokes, and whenever you don't want to run, you're gonna run every time. It doesn't matter what the situation; it's just how it goes.
And Fabian in chat, the FFR cast classic, cast, run, always runs before cast. Not quite. It's usually cast, one enemy survives, run. Like, your nuke comes out, takes out everyone but one.
This Tia 2, not playing well, and Vaughn realizing that we have 2 Invis 2s on the second thief instead of a life 2.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do it. We've got life 2 back up. We can do it. But yeah.
Oh no!
Did we grab that second free ribbon? I don't know. Nope, doesn't look like it. Or at least if it is, it's not.
I don't think anybody else checked the validation checks.
I mean, it's so trolly to actually find something useful there.
Oh yeah. Okay,
like,
we're through.
I would have loved to see a ribbon on the left side and a nuke stick on the right side. Like, hey, you're done with the seed.
Right? I'm kind of curious if like it did exist somewhere.
I'm curious.
I don't know if there's a way to actually.
I'm gonna see if I can poke around and see if I can find something here really quick. But I did the last one. You get Vaughn's. Good luck. The silent.
So, full heal. This makes so much sense. Chug all them heal pots. Go into full HP. Definitely want to remember to do that before you fight Garland or fight Chaos. But we're gonna temper. We're gonna invis 2. We're gonna temper, and we're gonna ruse. Okay. So it looks like our question mark fighter is our damage dealer. I believe that's the one that has the Masa as well. So probably gonna temper more. Another invis 2. Another temper. Yeah, okay, we're gonna swing now. Yeah, we should, the ruse and then 2 invis 2s. We're at 4 stacks of invis. It's not full, but it's close enough that we shouldn't get hit very hard. Almost commentator cursed that. Nice miss by Chaos. More tempers, and it's another swing. There it is, 5 hits for, what's that, 834? But there's the Cure 4, which we knew about, but now Vaughn sees it and knows that we just have to DPS 5 hits for 1043. That's crazy. Lit 2 coming out by Chaos. More tempers. All the tempers. Only tempers. This is going to be a big swing. 5 hits for 1095, and down goes Chaos for Vaughn. GG's. Third overall, with official race time of 1:15:32. Not on screen, we had Mulhound finish at 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 54. seconds as well. So GG's to both of those runners.
Oh, that was trolly. The Bane sword was a nuke sword.
Oh,
The
wow.
Bane sword. And that looks to be one of the only, like, actually good weapons here. Oh my goodness.
Wow. That's incredible. Anyway, Fieristar also on Chaos, apparently, blasting through Topher. Have all 3 party members up, swinging with that Masa, throwing out Invis 2 stacks. There's the Cure 4 we see. Yes, go ahead and throw another Invis 2 out. No, no, okay, we're gonna wait. We're just gonna swing. Temper and swing, right? Yep. Oh, okay, we don't have anything else on the black belt to use. It's really worth it, I guess. And down goes Chaos for Fierstar as Laser pulls in.
Nice.
Hey, this is yours.
GG's. Oh, one more. Let me pull this out of the way. We've got our final chaos. A Ruse, a Temper. We're gonna make sure we survive as Ice 3 comes out. Get another Ruse, probably get another Temper going on. Cure 4 goes through. Nothing to worry about yet. We haven't damaged anything yet. Alright, Saber, Temper. We're getting that first party member ready to swing. Thief down to 34 HP though. We might want to try a Cure 4, or nope. We're just speed and power. I gotta like it. Fight, Temper, fight, Temper. Oh, let's just keep going. 5 hits, 700. I imagine this Chaos has 1, maybe 2 more turns left. Let's see what this does. 900, and that is GG's.
GG's.
Alright, it does look, however, that we have some people to bring into an interview. So here we go.
Hello.
Yeah.
GG's,
all.
everyone.
Oh,
We're
hello.
joined by
hello.
Fieristar, Laser, and one of our off-stream runners, Mulhound. Hey, everyone.
No, nice to see you. It's nice to have you. Thanks for commentating on that. That extreme support mage on a stick stream. It was very good. Very, very good. Support mage on a stick, I think, is the only way we got to talk about this.
I
Hey,
will say
hey.
hi. I will not say nice to see you because that was a save. Kept going. Just
all I'm gonna
next
say
chest.
is-
Maybe one more chest has a sweeper. Well, maybe one more chest has a sweeper.
Oh,
Maybe in
it never
I just
paid.
want everyone to blame Oslato. Like, just go into Duck
Oh.
Chat, tag him or something, and blame Oz.
Noted. You get notes, he will. But Temper, like, I mean, at least we got Temper fast, so, like, you know, that was okay. But yeah, Enchanted Steel for the Mage on a Stick seed. I'm not sure if anyone else playing any different, but
Yeah, that was an incredible seed. Did the final boss look weird to anyone else? It was green and it had snakes for hair. I don't know. I don't know what was going on with that. It was green over
I never ran into issues with the Medusas. I was surprised to hear that.
no,
See, I thought
it
it
was
the
the
Wizards in Earth Cave.
the oozes, the
Oh.
spider one with the ambush. Oh, the oozes and the spider ambush. That was oof.
I
I
was
got
running.
lucky because I raged out of Earth Cave and just did everything else, which is unfortunate because I missed the floater. But it means that I came back at like level 20 with the Fire 3 stick and pro rings and a ribbon, and just didn't care anymore.
Right.
Nor should you at that point. Oh my, that's kitted out. That's like trying to go back down, grabbing the floater because you know it's there, and just making like a heart decision: do I go forward or do I run out with this thing because I need to get going?
But
I
yeah,
think I bounced out of Earth 3 times. I never even saw the floater. I just went, well, you know what? It's probably not important. Let's just go somewhere else.
I pulled up a list of the weapons that were actually available here. And yeah, we had that Fire 3 stick. There was a nuke sword with the Bane sword. But everything else you guys saw, there was nothing else decent.
Where was the nuke sword? Do we know?
Yeah, yeah,
I do not know. I can't find it
okay.
right now. I can
We're
pull up
sure.
what the items were, but I don't know where
Could be
it
like
was.
Locked Marsh,
Yeah.
maybe, or did someone not check? Maybe Locked Elves.
There were
I
enough
didn't check
chests
either.
missed. And
Neither me.
Yeah,
That's
it-
why.
Let's say it could have been on the Sea Mermaid side. It could have been
Yeah.
any box in
Anywhere in
Sky.
Sky.
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
Sky. Yeah, we soared through Sky. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And by that
makes
Yeah,
time,
I
everyone
did.
was like,
I did
I'm
greed
good.
on Sky 3, but that was it.
Oh,
But yeah, otherwise you guys miss like Pure and Slow 2 and let's
Oh my
see, Fog and Fog 2 and
It literally
There's
rolled
like
everything
3
that it could
arms.
besides the nuke stick.
It
Yeah.
really did.
That's amazing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Goodness. I mean, that is a good seed for just getting inventive with it, though.
There were
I think
two
all of us were
AIs
making
and one
heavy use
AE.
of those Life 2 hammers.
Yeah, and that's y'all had access to Life 2, to Cure 4, to Invis 2, and to Temper. Like, those 4 items alone can help carry you through most of everything that you need. So
It gave us all the endgame tools. We just needed to get there.
well, I mean,
We just had to get through
Sometimes-
Earth Cave.
sometimes you have to take the scenic route through the seed.
Yeah.
But for all of that craziness it threw at you guys, an hour to hour and 20, still not bad at all. Like, you put up with a bunch of garbage.
Well, I
Yeah,
think like I tried. Well, there was like a practice seed, and it was a nuke stick, and then the exhibition. I think you had fade stick, and then this one there was nothing. So I think that was really an eye opener that you had to get much more creative if that spell wasn't available. And when 4 light warriors can't blast somebody for I don't know 700 damage around, then it becomes a much more thoughtful game. So I think that was maybe what made it so worse because I think like watching it be so easy when you showed it off and then this hitting so hard right now, I think that's maybe the shock of maybe the
Right.
seed.
Yeah, and just knowing what the other spells do and how to use them in the right way. But really leaning into just going back to a main melee and just, okay, I gotta get some HP out of my fighter. Especially when you guys found that Thor's hammer and you knew that you had improved Thor. It's like that was your damage dealer.
Oh, I never found that.
identified it. I didn't know
Yeah,
which one
we
it was.
it was the Brack. It was either a Brack or a Bane hammer.
It was
It
Brack.
was the Brack.
Oh,
Hammer.
it was the
Oh,
Brack.
is that
Yeah.
what that was? Oh, I put that on my thief.
I had that
Yeah,
on my
that was the Thor.
black belt.
Tuck
for
that away for
Gunpowder.
Kraken.
It was doing some damage.
Mm.
The identifier I believe with the Thor hammer on the text is that the white wizard can equip it. Just as a
Ah.
kind of a heads up for anybody out there. That's the one thing that the thief or the white wizard can do. And I only know that because of solo white wizard challenges. The Thor hammer is like the best next to the Masa. And to get to the Masa, it's a very long walk on the Tia 2 floor. In the vanilla game is very scary. So, but yeah, Thor hammer, white wizard. That's like the X-Cal is the X-Cal because it says hurt all.
Right.
The Vorpal, it's the Vorpal because it looks like the katana, except that the red wizard can equip it. It's just little identifiers whenever you have mage on the stick.
Oh. Vaughn pointing out in chat here that the white mage apparently had equipped hammers.
Oh.
And so
well, I
that
guess
would
that
would
would've
have
mattered on
thrown
this
things.
feed.
That would have
Never
thrown
mind.
off that guide.
Yep.
Normally.
Yeah, normally under normal circumstances, but yeah.
I didn't even
I
look
don't
at
really
that.
know if there's much of an other identifier for I mean, bigger numbers than the other hammers, but like, yeah. So
It amused me that the master rolled heal 3 and went, well, that's one spell I'm never going to use this seed.
I think I used it once, actually.
I had the heal 2 stick. That's good enough, right?
Three
I ended up
bigger than
tossing all
two.
my heal stuff after finding Cure 4.
Yeah. Well, let's kind of go through and get some last thoughts here on all of these different things that we had going on. So I'm not looking at the race room. I'm just going to go down what we have in the broadcast room here. Here, Star, what are your thoughts?
I think that Mage on a Stick is an excellent opportunity, like you were saying earlier, to really it's all about inventory management at that point, because each character can only take 4 spells, or maybe 8, depending if the armor actually rolls some, but typically 4 spells down with you. You have to be very careful in what you pick, because you likely want to equip something, but you have to pick your other ones for utility. Do you take invisibility, cure? Do you take heal? What do you take?
Yeah, really limits you and makes you think outside the box. Like, what is the least I need to survive? Laser, thoughts?
That was incredibly fun. I had to think a lot about routing the seed. I don't know if that's like I thought it might be a property of the flag set, but it it came up a lot more that I needed to think about where exactly I was going and how I was going to get through it. And also, Earth is cursed. I'm not gonna be going there again if I can help it early on.
Now you see why some people are like never Earth people.
Yep.
And Mulhound, thoughts?
Speaking of Earth Cursed, I thought everyone hyped up the Ice and Marsh Cave, but I'm starting to see a different pattern, and it's getting scary. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for that for a little bit because I kind of love Earth early, and it's just like it's absolutely nuts how easy or how absolutely destructive it can be. I think just from a duck perspective, this was awesome because I've never actually sat down and used items as much as the seed is forced. And it was really good to start seeing, like, say, hitting up instead of down, down, down to get to the fourth one on the bottom. Little stuff like that that I wouldn't have otherwise did. And that was really cool kind of working through that. And another thing I noticed, and it's so random, but I don't know if you guys ever give props to people who save at inns, then reset, then come out of the town. I just noticed that today. It was a really cool thing that I'd never picked up, and I'm not sure if anyone else watching might enjoy that. But that's the type of stuff you find on Final Fantasy Randomizer, little fun snippets to help you improve. And I think with that item management and sort of like some quick menuming, it's a cool path to sort of get your time down. So this enchanted steel support mage on a stick seed was very appreciated, but yeah, it was very MacGyver to an extent, I suppose. But yeah, really appreciate you putting it together.
All right, my co-coms, Mechlin, thoughts on this?
Mage on the Stick is fun. Um, it's a very fun way to play this game. Like everyone said, it's a lot of inventory management and a lot of seeds like this where you have to think out of the box. I'll just say, I know myself personally, whenever I practice seeds for tournaments or Lithuanian ladder or whatever it is, um, you know what the easy option is, and that is finding Nuke and Canaria. The hard option is not finding anything like this. Um, Finishing out these seeds can actually benefit you more for practice, for getting better at the game and better at the critical thinking of how do I overcome this obstacle by taking the harder seeds like this and actually finishing them instead of just being frustrated 20 minutes in when Earth Cave destroys you and you're ready to give up. So props to all of you for sticking through it. Um, yeah, GG's everybody. Thank you also once again to Thavian for doing the restream and for doing the tracking for us tonight, and Jay for talking with me tonight. Listen to me gab about nonsense, So
Always fun, always fun. Well, a few last minute housekeeping details here. First of all, I want to point out in chat here, Vaughn giving a little bit of a takeaway for any other ducks out there who might be listening to this later. This reminded them of a Duckling Derby flag set with curated spells. So that is another thing that we can do like this, but it gets rid of the nuke. It gets rid of the really high damage spells. It does, however, get rid of some of these like little piddly spells as well. So you are more likely to get a sweeper, but it teaches you how to get through the flag set without nuke, without fade. So think about that just in case it's on for the Derby. I don't even know what the Derby flags are, so I can't tell you, but think about that just in case. But yeah, few things coming on up here to talk about. Mecklin mentioned a second ago, but we do have the Lithanian League starting up here in like 3 days. First seed will be on Monday. It is a great async tournament for anyone interested with it. It's a solo tournament. You come up, you show up, you play the async for the week, and then you find someone and you challenge them to something stupid. So we've had all kinds of things from different Final Fantasy seeds to there was like a best of 3 chess match last time. We've had Soul Blazer Randomizer. We've had other things. Basically, as long as you and your opponent agree to play it and have fun. It's a way that we can just play different games, have kind of a fun tournament with each other, and just go. So check out Lithanian League if you're interested. The randomizer details are all in the chat right there. Please go on to FinalFantasyRandomizer.com. Check it out. Check out the Discord, and we love seeing you guys there. So, for Mecklin, for our tracker, for our restreamer, Thavian, and for myself, we out. See you guys.
Bye.